Today we push my Piper to 500 trophies with a comp you probably won't expect, as well as Lex fails along the way. Hey everyone, what's happening? Lex back today for another Brawl Stars video, and today, that's right, we are going to be playing a comp here in Gym Grab that, like I said, you might not expect this one. This is probably not the first time you've ever seen this strategy. However, it's the first time that I've really done, well, I take that back. I've tried it once before and I failed absolutely miserably. Of course, it helps a lot that I've got Eric EX and Ash playing with me on his mini account. You know, it's, they're good people to play with, let's just put it that way. Did they carry me? Okay, maybe they did. I don't know, but you know, I was doing my best. Again, I'm not that great at Piper. I got into the game. They're like, "Hey, why don't you get your Piper to 500?" I'm like, "You realize how bad of a Piper I am?" They're like, "Oh man, just try it." I'm like, "All right, it's you guys' trophies." But I actually ended up doing okay. I definitely could have done better, but I definitely could have done a lot worse. We had some really good games in there. I have a massive, massive fail that you will see here in just a few minutes, as well as we played some one of the best Pipers in the world, honestly. Good guy. We played Sword, and we'll see how that turned out. Sword versus Lex. Who is going to win that one? We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so the basic idea here is that Piper is the gym carrier in Gym Grab. You know, that's probably not something normally you're going to see, but that's the whole strategy here. Look at that move. Nice super away. Anyways, so she is relatively hard to play, mainly because obviously it's a little bit harder to hit her shots, especially when you're playing against good players who know how to juke, as well as she doesn't have a lot of health, so you really reliant on staying back, not dying to a Mortis, but you know, that happens sometimes. No, I actually tried to pull him all the way back because I knew I was going to die, and Ash was there to pick me up there. But yeah, so you're going to want to play, well, so we used right here, we've got Spike and Rico. Now Rico stayed constant, but Spike did pretty well. But then we experimented with a few different other brawlers aside from Spike. So you're going to need Piper, obviously. She's the gym carry. She's the focus right here. But then you're going to need two other support brawlers. Now, that can be, you know, Spike, or right here we're playing Tara. Tara's okay. We ended up going with Frank in the end. This is the game that I just absolutely fail. And I don't know why. Well, check this out. So we're playing really good players. These guys are good, but we dominate this game. I mean, we dominate this game. It's already 2-0. We get to a point where I think it's 10-0. They never, I don't think, do they ever pick up a gem? I don't think they ever pick up a gem. We completely destroyed them this game. And then, of course, Lex does what Lex does best, and I fail. So, yeah. But no, let's just get there first. We're doing pretty good here. They've got a pretty standard comp. This is a very standard. We've got a pretty much an off-meta comp. I mean, it is meta somewhat for really, you know, the top-end players to play Piper right here in Gym Grab. But again, I'm not the greatest Piper, so this is something new for me. But right here, look at 9-0. They have not even sniffed a gym yet. I'm hitting some decent shots. My teammates are playing really well. Nice super from Eric right there. We pick up 10. 10-0. They never touched a gym. At this point, feeling really good. The only reason why I stuck around the center here is because we're feeling so confident. But Tara's coming down. She's got her super. I know she's got her super. I'm ready to jump. And I swear I hit my super. And then I felt so bad after the match. I was like, man, guys, I'm so sorry. That was my bad. I should have, you know, just gotten back sooner, but we were playing so well, I was pretty confident we could just sit there and hold. And then Ash was like, man, you should have just supered away. I'm like, I tried, man, I tried. The super joystick on the iPad is so small, it's just easy to fat finger it, and that's what happened. Every time I play with Ash, man, I swear I got some massive fail. Ash, you just bring it out of me, man. But we lost that one. I felt pretty bad, but that's okay. So this next game here is against, the reason why I'm showing this one, it was a really good game to begin with, but we played a ton of games, and I ended up, we had one streak in there where we lost like 3 in a row while we were just experimenting with different brawlers here. We finally settled on Frank here, but the reason why I'm showing this game is because good vibes. He hadn't actually played for quite some time, and he's getting back into the game, and I'm really excited about that because I've played with good vibes a lot. Some of my very first was my very first 500 brawler ever. I think so. I was playing Bull, and I think I was playing with Vibes, but I don't know. But Vibes he's a really great player, and he's a really good guy. He's really chill. So I'm glad that Vibes is back into the game. Welcome back, Vibes. Anyway, so I actually didn't play very well this game. These guys, at the start of this game, their Brock, Alec, man, he was just dominant. He was playing so well, and we really had to bring it back from not very good there. But so we settled on Frank. And the cool thing about Frank in this comp is that you don't even really, he doesn't have to like super attack all the time and be super aggressive. As you can see, he's just using his positioning. You know, he wasn't even like jumping up in there, just staying behind there because they can't really do anything. It's not like they can just bum rush Frank very easily if you've got the position, especially if he's got a super, because you're just gonna get wiped out. And so Frank, just his presence on the field makes it really worth it for him. So got one good shot on Alec, but then he nailed me twice, so I had to get completely back there. It's now 7-6. We've got the lead. They're probably going to tie it up here in just a second. They do, but when we started off so bad, it was nice to be able to bring it back somewhat. But yeah, so the secondary brawler there, of course, we got Frank, we've got Piper, and the second one we went with Rico, but Rico could probably be swapped out as well. It's nice to have that extra long-range brawler, but again, Rico's got so little health that, you know, I was assuming Ash wanted to push him, but non-maxed Rico, it was a little bit dicey on some parts, but Ash is such a good player, he can make it work. But you could probably use like a spike here as well, or, I mean, the long-range brawler's nice. Brock would probably work well too. We even tried a full-on bounty comp. I should have supered right here. I should have supered. I had it, and I didn't. But then Ash right here, look at this clutch. Got one super, got nailed. Two of them, got two of them, and they kind of have to back out there. I jump in, trying to get up there in time. I only hit one shot there. Completely auto him, by the way. I was like, oh my God, please, please. But yeah, so Rico can be swapped out for somebody else. Maybe a Terra, maybe a Spike, maybe a Brock, but Rico does okay. It's just his so low health, and you have two brawlers that are so low health, and Piper and Rico, that it gets, you have to play on, you got to be on top of your game. So now this next game, to put it nicely,
advertiser-friendly content.
After they did that,
This is a family-friendly channel X.
because it was so ridiculous that I just completely,
Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
just what it is, man. It happens. So here we go. This is the matchup you've been waiting for here. Sword, which is he's one of the best Pipers in the game, versus old Lex, who is, let's just say, on a slightly lower level, just a little bit. But you can see I'm sitting there trying to hit some shots. I haven't hit one yet. They know how to juke and dodge, and then he hits one, boom, tube dead. That's the way it goes. On the bright side here is that this clip, you're not going to have to watch it for very long, because the other game that we destroyed the other team and then I ended up failing, this is kind of reverse of that same situation, because it didn't last very long. Basically just got hammered by these guys. They played really well, and I was actually looking at the way Sword was playing, and I was thinking, man, you know what? I actually totally not how I was playing. So it was actually nice to be able to lose. Okay, let me rephrase. It's not nice to lose, but the bright thing about losing is that you can always pick up some tips and figure out, okay, what was I doing that they're obviously not? There's obviously he played a lot better than I did. So what did he do that I was not doing? And he was using his cover a lot better and just popping out and hitting shots. And then he actually could use his super. Probably not playing on an iPad, or he's got smaller fingers than me. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, so they just completely dominated us there. There's no other way to put that, but we got completely just hammered. I actually hit him right there. I wasn't even shooting for him. I was shooting for the Nita, but I missed him and hit Sword. Almost killed him, but yeah, we got hammered right there. That's okay. Like again, you can take your losses. It's always good to take your losses and be able to learn from them. So I was able to learn a few things there from Sword. And we actually ended up playing with another crazy comp that we played after I got my Piper to 500. We tried another comp with Mortis. It is a crazy comp, and that's going to be upcoming video, so you guys stick around for that. If you want to see that video, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can be, you know, all up to date on these crazy comps. This next, like I said, this next one is even. We played it. I was like, how is this even working? How does this work? I was kind of like that way about this comp, actually. I was like, man, I don't know how this is working with me playing Piper, but, you know, it's, again, playing with Ash and Eric, so they're really good players. But I actually was playing pretty well this one. This is the game that got me to 500, but it's a pretty solid comp. Again, Piper, Frank, and then, you know, the other support brawler of your choice. Rico works well. But give it a shot for yourself, guys, because it's actually really strong. I was surprised. I didn't think that I would be able to play Piper and pull it off. Again, as long as you got some people on your side that are giving you some breathing room. If you're constantly under fire and you're getting pushed back as the Piper, you're not going to do very well, just because you don't have the health, you don't have the reload speed to be able to keep up with everything. So you really are dependent upon your teammates as well, very much so. Bye-bye, Piper. I mean, bye-bye, Tara. Anyways. But, oh, also, Frank, here's a tip for you. If there's a Frank, whenever he goes to use that hammer to swing, just auto-aim, because he's going to be standing still. You can pop him pretty easy. Anyway, so give this comp a try for yourself. See if you can make some headway. Got my Piper to 500, feeling pretty good about that. My Mortis, he was at 460 as well. So, again, next video will be a crazy Mortis combo in this map right here. You guys are going to definitely want to stick around to see that. So, but that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, fails and all. And as always, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. You actually made it to the end of the video? How did you put up with that guy? Wait, this is me. I don't know. You deserve a medal. That's all I know. Congrats to you.